Previously on 19 Kids and Counting. We have set the date.
We're going to be going wedding dress shopping.
I am excitedly nervous, I would say, about the big day.
I think for most guys it would be nerve-wracking to go on a camping trip with their future father-in-law.
These guys think they're man enough to marry a couple of my daughters.
Your daddy and I have begun to entrust your heart to another man.
Are you ready?
Oh, Jill!
It's really starting to sink in that I'm getting married.
And coming up, now the search is on for the bridesmaids' dresses.
I look like a clown.
It's a little bit of length, sleeves. So you think you can do the alterations on it?
We have a lot of work to do on these dresses, but we also have a short period of time to do it.
Today, Heather is coming over to help me learn how to cook some new meals that are organic and healthy. I think Josh is really going to like the meal.
Peachy salmon is what we call it.
Okay, yeah.
It's definitely a challenge feeding 3 children because they each have things that they don't like.
We're going to a salon to figure out some hairstyles we might want to do for the wedding. This is beautiful. You should just leave it like this.
As each one of my girls get married, those special times together are going to be changing.
Are you dating anybody right now?
This is the story of my family.
We're the Duggars.
That's me. I'm Michelle. There's Jim Bob, my wonderful husband, and our children. Josh is our oldest. He married Anna, and they have our first grandchildren, Mackenzie, Michael, and Marcus. Then there's Jana, John David, Jill, Jessa, Ginger, Joseph, Josiah, Joyanna, Jedediah, Jeremiah, Jason, James, Justin, Jackson, Johanna, Jennifer, Jordan, and our youngest daughter, Josie. If you lost count, that's a grand total of 19, and I delivered every one of them.
Of course, with this many kids, we do things a little differently than most families.
It isn't always easy, but somehow we make it all work.
I'm engaged to Derek Dillard, and at this point, I am super excited. I can't wait for the wedding day to get here. I'm glad that we've been able to finalize a lot of the details that need to be done way in advance. So now I can focus on smaller details.
Today, we're going to a salon to figure out some hairstyles and makeup stuff that we might want to do for the wedding. And afterwards, we're going to look at bridesmaids' dresses.
This will be exciting. I'm glad I get to do it with my sisters because they really are my best friends.
Well, I think it's very important that the girls spend as much time as they can together now before Jill gets married, because these times are going to be ending in the sense that Jill will be married and she'll have her own family and her own life.
I know that these sister outings, like we usually do them all the time, but now that Jill is in an engagement and Jess is in courtship, like after they get married and everything, hopefully we'll be able to plan sometimes, but I know it won't be as frequent as it is now. Jean, are you ready?
Michelle and I are both thrilled for Jill. You know, it seems like yesterday that Jill was just this sweet little girl, not a care in the world. And now she's got all these wedding plans that she's doing. She's grown up, she's a woman. It's such a joyous occasion that we're getting ready for, but I'm really gonna miss her not being at the house all the time.
So a couple weeks ago, my former personal trainer, Steve Conley, shows up on our doorstep and he's like, hey, you're gonna eat healthier.
Talking about healthy choices is, what is this?
He's like, you gotta do better than this. And so as we start looking, he's like, hey, you gotta get stuff that's ripe, that's in season, that's fresh. Farmer's market is the answer.
You sit on that side of the picnic table. Michael, you sit on this side. So yes, Josh and I were recently at the farmer's market, and while we were picking out vegetables, we met a lady named Heather who was there buying all kinds of vegetables and healthy stuff for her kids. And so we got to talking, and I invited her to come over and teach me how to make some healthy snacks and some healthy meals for our kiddos.
Hey! Hello! Hi, Anna!
I have the want to eat healthy, but I don't have a lot of knowledge, so I'm looking forward to learning a lot today.
Do you think you can help, Michael? Yeah? All right. What about you, Mackenzie? Yeah?
Mackenzie and Michael are going to be helping me cook in the kitchen, and Marcus is taking a nap right now, so hopefully he'll take a long nap. Here's yours.
It's from Grandma Kello.
Yeah, actually, this is from Grandma Duggar. We're gonna be making rainbow kebabs, and then for dinner, we're gonna be making salmon and garlic potatoes and squash and green beans.
This snack, I call them rainbow meatball kebabs. And some pineapple.
I love pineapple.
Ah, and some grapes.
The rainbow kebab is really neat. Heather explained that, you know, if you're introducing a new food or something that you're not sure if your kids are gonna like, just let them put it on a stick and then it makes it cool and fun and they'll enjoy eating it. So we were able to just let the kids pick a few things, slide it on the little kebab stick, and then they had a healthy snack.
Yum.
Thank you. Is it good, Michael? Are you enjoying it?
Look, did you eat the meatball? I put cheese on mine and everything on mine. But you put meatball on you. I want another meatball.
You want another meatball? Do you want to poke it on your stick and then eat it?
Meatballs are so yummy.
You know what? Right now, I think it's time for you to go take a nap.
Have a good nap, Mackenzie.
My sisters and I are going to try out some different hairstyles.
Do you like braids?
Do you like it? The way I look at it is marriage is a lot of work. Like, there's a lot of duds out there.
Are you dating anybody right now?
My sisters and I are going to Fresh Hair Salon today to try out some different hairstyles and get our makeup done and see what might work for the wedding. And then after that, we're gonna go shopping for bridesmaids dresses.
Come back here and I'll get you lined up with your stylist.
Awesome. Thank you. It's important to do a test run on hair and makeup because when the day gets there, you don't want to be trying out something new. So this is a good time for us to see, experiment, and see how we're gonna have our hair.
Okay, so what are you wanting to do today?
Well, I'm thinking like down, like having my hair down for the wedding, really long, and then just part of it pulled back since I'll be wearing a veil. So
okay, great.
Yeah.
Great.
My favorite way that Jill does her hair, although I like it every way that she does it, is probably kind of like the curly look, the natural way that she has her hair, kind of like it is now. I like it a lot like that.
Thanks.
But she's gorgeous no matter what.
So how many of your sisters are going to be bridesmaids?
Well, all of the older ones, yeah, all the ones that are here, plus my sister-in-law and my younger sister, yeah. My bridesmaids for the wedding will be Anna, Jessa, Ginger, Joy, and Johanna, and then Jana's gonna be my maid of honor.
Do you like braids?
Sometimes. I would prefer that they have it down, and I think for them too, like we talked about it because they're all my sisters, and they all like their hair down too.
I'm thinking of like a half updo.
Half up, half down.
All of us girls just prefer long hair. It's just what we like, I guess. This is beautiful. You should just leave it like this.
Yeah.
We never really go to salons. We have friends who can cut hair and they'll do that for us. And sisters just style it. Yeah, there you go. I'm just gonna leave my hair like this and, you know. Do you like it?
I don't really know what I want for the wedding, so at the salon I'm gonna just let the girl do whatever she wants and I'll see if I like it.
The last time all of us girls had our hair and makeup done was in Japan with the kimonos. That was something else.
Have you ever done these before?
I don't think I'd be able to wear fake eyelashes on the day of the wedding. I probably wouldn't be able to keep my eyes open. Wow, that does feel like I'm getting used to that. Yeah. They're just not a part of our beauty routine. And so I don't think that we're gonna go with those for the wedding.
It's going good. Jill's been a really good bride. She's not one of those that, oh, give me this, do this for me, like very demanding. Yeah, she has like what she wants and then just kind of does it and it works out, so. It helps tremendously that my sisters are surrounding me during this time. If I didn't have their help, then I might be more stressed out.
Are you dating anybody right now?
No.
Just living the single life.
I'm good. Whenever that time comes, hopefully I'll be prepared, but I'm good with just waiting right now.
The way I look at it is marriage is a lot of work. Like, there's a lot of duds out there, and so it's really hard to find the guy. And then once you find the guy, and you have to like, I don't know, just talk to him a lot. And then after that, and you have to plan the big wedding, and it's just a lot of work. I don't think I want to do it anytime soon.
All right, you ready to see your transformation?
Yes.
All right. Wow, you did amazing, ladies. Y'all did great. Oh, I like it.
You like the pins?
I like the braids.
Oh, I love this. That is super cute.
Wow, good job. I like it. Yay, you did a good job on the hair and good job on the makeup too.
I'm really excited to have my sisters as my bridesmaids, and just being able to spend these last few weeks together and working together on all the wedding details. I think it's really, really special.
I think Josh is really gonna like the meal.
Peaches and salmon, I was kind of like, okay.
My children love salmon, so as long as I can get them to eat the squash, that's gonna be the new thing. Now that I've learned how to make some healthy snacks, I'm really looking forward to making a dinner with sides and just something that our family can sit together at the end of the day and enjoy a meal and know that it's healthy. That's a nice piece of salmon. Heather said we were going to be making peaches with salmon. I was just like, wow, that's new to me.
You know the trick with peeling whole garlic cloves?
No.
To get the skin off? You just crush it just a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And then the skin.
No way.
See?
As she was going along, she was just sharing, you know, different tips that she had to keep things healthy and make life easier. And so I felt like I got a lot of practical help.
What we're gonna do is we're just gonna put the olive oil, garlic, salt and pepper mix on them, and we're gonna put them in the oven when we put the salmon in. And both just cook for about 10-15 minutes.
I think Josh is really gonna like the meal. Josh is up for trying new and different. I know that my children love salmon, so they should be fine with the fish. As long as I can get them to eat the squash, that's gonna be the new thing.
We're almost done here. Is Josh gonna be home soon?
He is.
Do you like healthy foods?
Never, never, ever, 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 ever.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey!
How are you? I walk in the door and I'm like, wow, I can smell that there is something really good in the kitchen. So I head straight in and I'm like, what is that I smell?
Peachy salmon is what we call it, Josh. Yeah.
That is awesome. Peaches and salmon, I was kind of like, okay, okay. Thank you so much. Oh, appreciate it very much.
The meal's done and the kids are up from their nap. We have the food plated, we're ready to eat, and so I'm excited to just see what the kids' expressions are as we eat. How do you like the vegetables, Michael? Can you give me a thumbs up? Are they good?
Anna and Heather did a great job with the meal, and I think Anna really got a lot of satisfaction sort of looking at me saying, hey, this meal looks pretty, but it also tastes good. And she could tell that I really genuinely liked it. So we're kind of back on this reminder of if you can make it fun, getting good recipes, it tastes good, you can eat healthy all the time.
And what did Daddy think of the dinner?
Pretty good.
Have you ever tasted squash?
In a little, but I don't want to eat any.
It's definitely a challenge feeding 3 children because they each have things that they like and things that they don't like. And so trying to combine that and, you know, trying to encourage, you know, even if it's not your favorite thing, let's go ahead and eat it because it's good and it's healthy.
Salmon and tilapia, boots and they'll all have.
Try this piece right here and just...
No.
Shh. Remember the first time you had salmon and you thought you didn't like it? Do you remember that? But you do like salmon. It's your favorite. So, I want you to try this piece, and if you don't like it, you don't have to eat any more, but you need to try one piece, okay? So they loved the little fingerling potatoes, and then they did great with the green beans.
It's like candy.
No, Mommy, they taste.
We're still working on squash with the little kids. If you eat the salmon and the peach together, it gives it a really good flavor.
I like the salmon best.
Overall, it was definitely a new meal that the kids had never had, but they really enjoyed it.
We were off to go shopping for bridesmaid dresses.
I look like a clown.
We have a lot of work to do on these dresses. We also have a short period of time to do it. So you think you can do the alterations on it? After getting our hair and makeup done, we were off to go shopping for bridesmaids dresses.
Hello. Hi, guys. Who is getting married? Me. You. Congratulations.
Jill has her wedding dress, and so it's beautiful and it's modest. Now the search is on for the bridesmaids dresses. I did have bridesmaids at my wedding. I had 3. It was my sister, Carol, Jim Bob's sister, Deanna, and my dear friend, Cindy. We had a friend that made dresses for them for our wedding.
Something a little bit shorter, like
I
think that for the bridesmaids dresses, I would like them to not be the traditional bridesmaids dress with a lot of shimmer and shine. I would like them to be simple and almost something that they might be able to wear on a daily basis.
I think the goal is to find a dress that we can wear again for like any type of event, church, whatever. I don't really care what the dress looks like as long as it's not ugly. As long as everybody agrees that it's cute.
That's about the only lace option we have for you.
Honestly, I'm gonna go
But what color were you kind of leaning towards?
This color. The colors that I've chosen for the wedding are vintagey. That way they'll fit with the theme of the wedding with the vintage shabby chic feel. Our base color is going to be like a mint teal color, and then we'll have accents of peach, and then for the neutral color we'll have gray.
Would you want the sleeve to be like all the way, like create a whole new sleeve, like a t-shirt sleeve, or? Okay, because like
more of like a cap sleeve, like if we did a sleeve.
That's what we use for our wedding dresses. That we can just add to it like that, and that could give you like an extra 2 inches. That would go very like almost to the edge of your shoulder, like right there. That you could add to it.
We definitely are anticipating that we will have to make modest anything that we find.
The duggar modesty standard is usually being covered from the neck to the knees, and so most dresses are probably going to need some like sleeves added or something, maybe a little length if they're kind of too short.
And my sister's a really good seamstress, so I've even asked her, I was like, if we find something that might work,
she has some inside.
She could try and like make it, alter it or something and make it work.
I'm kind of the seamstress in the family, although most of us know how to sew. Jess is actually really good, and even Jill and my mom, Ginger and Joy are working on it. They're getting better.
Maybe Jessa, you try on this lace one, and Ginger, you try on the purple one. We can see what they look like, and then Ginger, you try on, pick a longer one, or the high-low, or just a longer.
You guys.
After we looked at a few different kinds of styles and fabrics, Jess and I tried on some dresses for Jill to see.
Couple of options.
Oh, cute. Jess, I love the.
I like that.
Very pretty.
Thank you.
And this is it. Just like this, I'm gonna walk with the book. I definitely had just about every color you could have all at once. When I came out, I had like polka dot shawl, I had this purple dress, mustard sandals, you name it, I had it. And I look like a clown.
The cut of this dress, the way it feeds in the center, is very slimming. That dress will look good on anybody.
That was not an ugly dress. It was ugly the way I was wearing it, with all that stuff all over me. But it was a very pretty dress underneath all that.
And our lace option.
When Jessa walked out in the mint lace dress, I was like, I think that one captures what we're looking for.
I like the kind of fabric, but obviously it's gonna need some alterations. A little bit of length, sleeves.
It was actually really cute. I mean, the fabric was nice. The dress itself was gonna need a lot of help.
I think we could probably take it up a little bit and then, add the sleeves on. And then maybe if we got extra dresses, just add some length.
Jan was like, I could totally fix that because the price was good enough. She's like, well, I can buy an extra dress and use the fabric from that to just alter it.
We're getting these dresses for about less than $30, I think, per dress. I'm happy with the dresses. They look very good with the theme that Jill's been wanting.
You're an awesome model.
We decided in the end to go with the dress that needed the most work. Poor Jana.
So you think you can do the alterations on it? We'll see, yeah. I'll try. There were alterations that need to be done on it. We need to add sleeves, bring the neckline up a little bit and then add some length to it.
It was delightful to meet you guys.
We have a lot of work to do on these dresses to make them fit right and work right, but we also have a short period of time to do it because we've kind of put this off till a little later, and so hopefully they'll be done in time and they'll look good. We'll just have to see. Today has been an amazing day. We've gotten a lot done and we found our bridesmaids' dresses, and I'm happy to have another thing checked off my wedding to-do list.